big 4-game set. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Baltimore Orioles. John Sciambi along with Chris Singleton. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team in home runs and runs batted in, Gunnar Henderson.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars in this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
So almost ready to get underway. And today on the hill, Blake Snell.
Perhaps one of his best outings of the year last time out. Worked deep into the ball game, only gave up 3 hits. Today, he's going to try to do the exact same thing.
So in now for the Angels, number 9.
For the Angels, the shortstop, Zach Neto.
The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. And this one is off and running. Next offering is downstairs. And he deals. Hit hard on the ground is short. The throw to first. 1 out in the top of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Taylor Ward.
And you got to like this matchup for him as a guy who hits left-handed pitchers as well as anyone, it seems. I mean, he's hitting over 300 against southpaws this season. He's got a good shot to make a big impact against the left-hander on the hill today.
Number 12, the next to hit for the Angels. Comes in 5th in the American League in batting average. Fought off foul. Snell, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Strike 2. Ground ball up the middle. He's in there. Singy, it looked like he might have beat it in real time, but that play was really close, so they want to take another look.
Yeah, this is a tough decision to make, Boog, and it feels like it could go either way, but it might be worth a challenge if there's any doubt at all.
Well, they've decided not to challenge it, and so he is safe at first. Here's Trout. And that's in there for strike 1. At 30 years old, Mike Trout, 1,000 runs, 300 homers, 200 stolen bases. The only other players in Major League history with those numbers at that age, A-Rod and Willie Mays. And that's downstairs and outside. That misses, and the count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Mateo trying to get there. Long run, tracks it down. And there's 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. One of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. He swings and fouls one off. On the ground to third. They get the force, and that'll do it. Angels leave 1, and now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. And our pitcher tonight, Patrick Sandoval. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, it takes so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson, leading the American League in hitting entering the day. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And that's in for a strike. Ward in position. Leaps at the wall, and he's got it. Runner tags up for third, and he's in safely at third with one out. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Ryan Mountcastle.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Throws to first. There to beat him by an eyelash. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
On the ground. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So 2 down. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And here is Matt Chapman. Chapman gets a piece there.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And it's through for a hit. Mountcastle coming home. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Top of the second, so in now for the Angels, Anthony Rendon. Anthony Rendon, an outstanding player in college. He went to Rice, the 6th overall pick by the Nationals in the 2011 draft, and then eventually signed with the Angels as a free agent. Don't forget, saying he was part of that Nats team that won it all in 2019. Now the 0-1. That's a little bit low.
And pretty remarkable that the kid from Houston comes back to beat the Houston Astros in the World Series. So loved in that town, and unfortunately had to break their hearts with that one.
To the right side. A dive. Nice stop. Throw to first. On the money. Nice play.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. In there for strike one. Fouled off down the right side. Oh, and 2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Here comes a pitch. Up the middle. And, oh, no, it's out of play. Just a terrible throw there.
Just looked like he pushed that throw. Not a long distance, so something definitely broke down mechanically. Sometimes the shorter throws can be harder to make. You don't see many high throws from second baseman over to first because they usually don't have to put much on it.
And now the lefty bounced up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. A great sliding stop. I think we need a breakdown from StatCast to fully appreciate the difficulty of that play.
Yeah, Boo, these numbers show how good of a play it actually was. And that sliding catch was difficult enough, and somehow he still managed a great throw to first. What a play.
Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And downstairs. 2 outs with a runner at third. Next offering upstairs. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
At the belt and fires. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. In from third is the tying run. We're tied at 1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
2 outs, runner on first. Now here's Jake Marisnick. Swing and a miss. Going 1. Ball 1 there.
That's inside.
Hard hit, right side. Whips it to Mountcastle. That's out number 3. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All even at 1 apiece. This is Orioles baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's the left fielder, Jorge Mateo. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
And now here is Ramon Urias. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1. Center field. Trout is there. He's got it. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the designated.
And now it's Austin Hayes. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Wow, that's not even close to the zone.
Tied up here in the early going. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And it one-hops the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So digging in, Cedric Mullins led off this game with a double. On the ground, right side, LeBlanc. Over to first, and they get Mullins for the out. And that is the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started, and the batter will be the shortstop, number 9. Snell back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
He's getting the barrel to the balls. Just got to work on that timing a little bit.
And that one clips the corner. Next offering in the dirt. Now 1-2. And a pitch. Just missed.
It's a good take.
High fly ball down the left field line. Mateo going back on this one. And forget it. He'll touch them all. His 9th homer of the year. It's 2-1.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like he was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Now here is number 12. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And fouled off.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
And now batting, Mike Trout. First pitch just misses. Mike Trout, the 25th overall pick in the 2009 draft. He was actually a compensation pick for the Angels for the free agent loss of Mark Teixeira when he signed with the New York Yankees. And now 2-0.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
That one misses. Ball 3. That clips the corner.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
That one hammered center field. Mullins going back some more, pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away, turned his back on the infield, got to the spot, turned around and made a nice catch.
Taylor Ward now at the plate. That one back up the middle and it gets through.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Anthony Rendon making his way to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Rendon, a former All-Star, hitting 5th in today's lineup. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over .350 in his last 10. And the pitch. Next offering is outside.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, he'd stay with it.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
A little tardy on that fastball. He's going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Ward, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering misses, and now 3-2. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Rengifo in the box now. Takes strike 1.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Strike 2. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a chopper. Chapman. 3rd out. Angels get one with a solo homer. And the home team down a run. As we go to the last of the 3rd and into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Sandoval goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a slider, a changeup, a 4-seamer, a 2-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
And foul ball. That one drilled left field. That's a hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Anthony Santander at the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Now a screamer into the outfield. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
On the ground, could be 2. Over to second for 1. And that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. On to inning number 4. Angels 2 and the Orioles 1.
Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take a pic for them all to see. Catch me on the scene, looking super clean. Tonight we.
Back here in Baltimore, start of the 4th, stepping in, Charles LeBlanc. And a pitch. There's the strike.
You know, these Angels doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And here it comes. This one in the air right field. Santander drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Francisco Mejia. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Mateo has a beat on it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Jake Marisnick, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 1 so far. And that's through there for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Check swing. He went. And it's 0-2. Kicks and fires. And 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And a 1-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Angels held in check, but they still lead it 2-1. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And here is Adley Rutschman. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Chapman gets a piece there. And that one hammered way back there. Gone! Matt Chapman bops one out of here, and it ties it up. It's 2-2.
good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Jorge Mateo now. He's 0 for 1. That's in there. 0-1. The pitch. Right side, hard hit. Steps on first for the out.
The batter, the second baseman,
Ramon Urias will hit next. Flied out his first time. That one the other way. LeBlanc slings to first, and that is that. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And now number 9. The wind and the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Angels need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Line drive. Makes the catch for the out.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
So up next, number 12. And there's the strike. Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball. Towards first. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Here's Mike Trout.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
And that's in there at the knees. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count is 0-2. Called out on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 2. First pitch, and he just misses. And that's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch is downstairs. Foul ball. Next pitch just misses, and that's ball 3. Anthony Rendon waits on deck. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that's the inning. Angels strand 1, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Back now at Oriole Park. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Austin Hayes. And the pitch. That one ripped. And it's caught. And a quick out number one.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
So digging in, Cedric Mullins. To the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
The batter, number 2.
And now, Gunnar Henderson.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at-bat.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. And that's 2.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Can't understand why they all on me. I'm crazy. Don't get involved with me.
Back here at the ballpark, all set for the top of the 6th. So in now for the Angels, Anthony Rendon. Snell back to work. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That one hit to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. First pitch just misses. There's a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Off the mark there. 2 balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground, right side. Mountcastle takes it himself. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batter, second baseman, Charles LeBlanc.
Charles LeBlanc, the next to hit for the Angels. LeBlanc, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. Here comes the 0-1. Rips that one to right. Santander makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nothing across here this half. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Santander measures 6 feet 2 inches, 235 pounds, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs. Dives, and he can't hang on. That leaves him without a throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the 1st. That's in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Zach Plesac up and throwing. Canning warming up as well. The pitch. And a base hit on a line. Throw back in quickly first and second now with nobody out.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Patrick Sandoval won't go any further tonight, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Zach Plesac. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Number 34, Zach Plesac.
Here's Adley Rutschman, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. That's in there, and it's 0-1. No outs, runners at first and second. Line drive, could be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. One runs in. Save. 4-2 now.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Matt Chapman, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Ripped to short. Rutschman caught in a rundown now. They get the tag on him. Here's a speed threat, Jorge Mateo. The other way, dives for the bag, got him, double play. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this two-run double. It's now 4-2. Back here in Baltimore, top of inning number 7. Here's the Angels catcher, Francisco Mejia. There's a strike. Slice to right. Drops into the glove. And there's one away. And now, Jake Marisnick. Brandon Hyde out of the dugout now, and he's ready to make a move to the bullpen. Ryan Baker into the game.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
That one's in there, 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2. And the righty deals. That's outside. And the count is 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses inside, and it's 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Ground ball up the middle. Henderson over to first in time. And 2 away to start the 7th.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Zach.
Digging in, number 9. He's already homered in this game. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a play, and he's on at first. And now the first baseman, number 12. Out to short. Whips it to Mountcastle. That ends the frame. Angels leave one. They trail it here, 4-2. Set for the last half of the seventh. Now it's going to be Ramon Urias. The pitch. Bounce to the left side. Rendon throw to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Austin Hayes digs in now. Oh, 0-1. There's a strike. Next one misses. And a count 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Goes down looking.
now batting, center field.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And that's in there for strike one. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Man at second here with two away. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. First offering misses the mark.
Count 1-0.
That's a laser base hit. Mullins headed home. He'll score. It's 5-2. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And next for the Orioles, Anthony Santander. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one's gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-2.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Griffin Cannon.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Ryan Mountcastle now at the plate. This to center field. Trout settles under it. And that's the third out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's 7-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. We're at the top of the 8th. And now the center fielder, Mike Trout. That one's in there, and that is strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count. Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Ward stands in now and watches strike 1. That clips the corner. And down on strikes. 2 gone now.
Man, how many times do you see 3 fastballs in an at-bat like that? I'm sure once he got to 2 strikes, he was trying to stay back for something off speed and just not ready for that 3rd fastball.
Rendon stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And now it's even up. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Right-handed reliever, and it's filled up. And that's ball 4.
That's upstairs. Ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Rengifo stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
And the right-hander deals. That one lifted to left. Mateo has a beat on it, and the inning is over. Angels strand 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Back now at Oriole Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. The line to kick the pitch. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Canning, a former Gold Glove winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. And that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Man at first. And here is Matt Chapman. And a base hit up the middle. Trout hustles it back in. Runner stops at second. And the first 2 reach to start the inning.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Jorge Mateo, the next to hit for the Orioles. In there for strike 1. The pitch. And a swing and a line drive into right field. Makes the grab, 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Ramon Urias. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
The pitch. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
He was all over that one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
One out, bases loaded. Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Orioles. Line drive, base hit right field. One run is in. Marisnick fires it to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. And it's 9-2.
Back-to-back singles. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
Adam Cimber will take over here.
His first test will be from the left side, and that's been a struggle for him this season. They've been seeing him pretty well and doing some damage against him.
Back to the top of the lineup, Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Can't get there. Base hit. Marisnick fires it to the plate. Runner from second scores as they add on. And it's now 10-2.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. That's in there. That's strike one. Still only one out here in the inning. Move to first. Mullins back easily. Cimber is ready. There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. In to score from first, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So up next, Anthony Santander. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. And first offering is fouled off. What a stop to first, and they get the out. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. 9th inning coming up. It's the Orioles 12 and the Angels 2.
It's like the Wild Wild West, Cowboys and Indians, yeah.
And welcome back. We go to the 9th. Now it's the second baseman, Charles LeBlanc. Here comes a pitch. And ball 1. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And a count 1-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Now batting.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And next for the Angels, Francisco Mejia. Popped up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And now the right fielder, Jake Marisnick. And that one is lifted in the air. Mateo has a beat on it. Puts the squeeze on it. 2 down. And next for LA, number 9. Check swing, went around. 0-1. There's a strike.
0-2.
And the 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, really great job out of the bullpen to wrap this game up. 8-out save. It's not something you see very often, but he was willing to go the distance for his team, and they got the win. Excellent job. Very special in this ball game.
And your final 12-2 as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Nothing easy is worth it. Y'all live and we die. What you leaving this earth with? Got him moving silly. Wonder why nobody ever make it out the city. Heard he got in a heart full of envy. Nowadays, hate to see it when you win it. Yeah, so everybody ain't clapping. They only tune in just to see what can happen. And when it do happen, they gon' want them a fraction of love only real when they see that you meant. That's between me and you. That's between me. You just gotta see that. The crowd can't do what they do. Keep working and your dreams might come true. She think I could be more romantic. I told her don't panic. My head is way out of this planet. I'm way too poetic looking for my kid.
Mm-hmm.